YouTube, what is going on? Welcome back to another Thursday, and another Thursday of how to pitch with the pitcher of the video that you're about to see. You guys will all learn how to pitch with Randy Johnson, aka the Big Unit. His name is not Randy Johnson in this game, he's incognito. He's the Big Unit. Randy Johnson, thank goodness he didn't really exist in set 1. It was nice to get a break from him, to be perfectly honest, but he's back. He's better than ever, maybe, I don't know. But this is a very good card. We're going to go talk about him. We're going to go learn about him. We're going to learn how to pitch with him. For people who are new here, thank you so much for being here. Every Thursday on this channel, kdjTV, I drop a new video teaching you how to pitch with some of the prevalent meta pitchers in the game. You don't see my hitting. This is not a full gameplay video. You're going to see every single pitch I throw with Randy Johnson, the Big Unit, in a ranked seasons game. If for some reason there's a quit, we'll go into events. I'm going to show you how to set hitters up, sequencing, tunneling, strikeout pitches, weak contact pitches. You guys are going to learn it all. You're all going to become aces with Randy Johnson. Let's go take a look at the card. Before we talk about the actual attributes of this card, I want to go to my stats with him. This is all in events. In 10.2 innings, 3.38 ERA, 14 strikeouts. He's allowed 4 hits. He has a .38 whip. All 4 of those hits are solo home runs. I know that's an event on All-Star, but that's kind of indicative of how people rough up Randy Johnson. It is very difficult to string hits together against him. It's hard to pick up the ball out of his hand. But if people are sitting and guessing, which is what they often do against Randy Johnson, you're going to let up home runs. It's inevitable. I promise you, you will let up home runs with Randy Johnson. Don't get frustrated. Don't get upset. Just keep going about your game plan. In this gameplay we're about to do, it's on Hall of Fame, I'm probably going to let up a home run or 2 at Randy Johnson. I'm not going to let it frustrate me. As long as I'm hitting, it'll be okay. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go actually talk about the attributes, talk about what Randy Johnson's got going for him. I have him at parallel 2, so you guys can do the math and subtract if you really want to. But at parallel 2, we've got 123 stamina. He's going to be solid for 7 innings. I think people tend to pick up on the tendencies of Randy Johnson pretty quickly because he's as good as he is. He doesn't really have a lot of tricks in his bag. So, we're going to be careful. We might only pitch with him for 5 or 6 innings in this video, and that's totally fine. At P2, he's got 112 hits per 9, 122 K per 9. His control is at 93 with 100 BB per 9, 125 pitching clutch, 99 velo, 99 break. He's got pickoff art, which we're not going to use. He's got break outlier and outlier on his fastball. He's got all this stuff you want. And then when you look at his velocities, his two-seamer is a nice 2 mile an hour is different than his fastball, which also has outlier, so sometimes it's even more than 2 miles an hour different. And we can use that as a great pitch to get people off balance if they're sitting, hunting, and timing the 4-seam fastball. The slider is a fantastic differential from the 4-seamer. The slurve is even better. The splitter is prone to hanging a little bit, but if you are timing the correct sequencing and using it in the right spot in the count, you will get some ugly swings. You'll also get a lot of rollovers if you're using it against lefties. We're going to utilize the splitter. As you can see, the controls are all pretty damn good. The slurve is the worst, and that's the one that we're going to probably throw the least, but we're also going to use it in strikeout counts because I think it's a very good strikeout pitch. And when it comes to break, the only negative of this two-seamer is that it doesn't break as much as I'd like. It still is effective as a pitch that fades away from a righty and is slower than the 4-seamer, but it does not move as much as we'd like it to, so we just have to be careful. I prefer to pitch this pitch just a little bit low and out of the zone. I don't want it on the corner because you can mesh very easily to that, but if we get it outside the zone, good things can happen. I told you guys before we're on Hall of Fame, we're ranked 809, so we're making our World Series push. We have about a week left to do it, and we'll get there, and maybe Randy Johnson will be part of it. All right, we are facing Cliff Lee. I like that. This is a weird team we're facing, but hey, it's fine. Let's go make some magic happen. So the first thing we want to do early with Randy Johnson is establish if our opponent is catching up to the fastball. It might seem predictable, but we're going to do it. Okay, he's definitely behind it, but he wasn't so incredibly behind it, so we'll just pay attention to that. Now we're going to test the discipline, see if this slider does anything to him. It's a great take. It's actually a phenomenal take. I'm going to go back to this 4-seamer up and away here. Nice, 1 and 2. With Randy Johnson, it's important to bounce back and forth, in, out, in, out, in, out. Especially because we know our opponents are going to be sitting and guessing on pitches. Splitter, low and inside. Nope. I mean, that was a strike. That was just categorically a strike called a ball. So now I'm upset. We're going to use this slurve. Foul ball. I feel like something bad's about to happen. Slider, not low and away, but definitely in the lower quadrant. We want to paint. He made contact on it, but he got out. Weak ground ball. That was a little bit of a frustrating first at-bat because we should have struck him out looking there. Not a big deal. We got the out. 1 out. Let's keep going. Luis Arias is my worst enemy. Slider away. We're going to throw a lot of soft stuff away to lefties. Ball 1. Good take. Soft stuff away to lefties is how we're going to get a lot of rollovers because people are sitting fastball. Slurve. Bad pitches. Analog is tough with Randy Johnson. Let's go splitter low and away. Excuse me. Middle of the plate, but it was a strike. Okay. Now that we're 2-1, I want to go to the four-seamer. I want to go up and away. Okay. He's kind of he's not on the fastball, but he's reading it, and he wants to swing at it. So just be aware of that. This is one of my most fun pitches to throw at Randy. Slider up and into a lefty. Sometimes it really works. It was right down the middle of the plate, but it must have started at his hip. We got the strikeout. Randy Johnson's going to have a lot of, like, unexplainable strikeouts, and that's fine. But, you know, just be careful, because his stuff hangs sometimes. Fastball, up and away. Very late. 103. Love that. Slurve, I kind of want this not super low.
That hit him.
Okay, great. It hit him. His control in the slurve, not good. I can't believe I just hit him with that. Well, we recover from this, so we go slider away. Strike 1. My opponent's very patient, and so we have to respect that. Splitter, low and in. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to blow a fastball by him up and away. I mean, up, just above the zone. I want to test the discipline out. Okay, he is horny for the four-seamer. Holy boys. Okay, slider, low and away, strikeout. Got him! All right, good first inning. Hit a batter, no big deal. Randy Johnson is very stressful to pitch with, in my opinion, because I'm just awaiting for the home run to come. Scoreless first inning, though. Pretty good. Let's go hit. All right, we took a 1-0 lead. Strung some singles together against Cliff Lee, who's like the polar opposite pitcher of Randy Johnson, so it's funny. But we're up 1-0. We're going to hold this lead now. Fastball inside. See if he turns on something. He did. Okay, so right-handed hitters so far have only seen the fastball up and away. That was the first one I've thrown inside and kind of low. He turned on it, which means he's probably sitting in that location. So now we know, maybe not throw that there as much. We keep going up and away with it, which I'm going to go back to right now. Oh, boy. All right, well, he's on the four-seamer now. It is tied at 1. What did I say? Randy's going to let up homers. That was a phenomenal, perfect swing. Stunned, actually, because of how he was swinging at that in the first inning, but no big deal. We've learned. So we go slurve low and in. Slow him down. All right, my opponent's up here swinging this inning. I like it. Now we go slider. Oh. Okay. So he's gotten 2 pitches that are going from left to right. Now he's going to think it's going to break right again. Instead, it's going to go straight down. Splitter. Missed my spot entirely. No big deal.
2 strikes.
What do we want to throw here? Let's go two-seamer, up and away, outside. Yeah! See, that's why that pitch is effective. You think it's that same four-seamer, and then it does die a little bit away. Plus, he was very late, so great pitch. That's 3 strikeouts now for Randy. We love that. Slider, low and away. Eventually, we're going to have to stop doing that as a first pitch to lefties because he will begin to sit on it, but for now, it's working. Now we go same spot, but fastball. And he rolled it over. He was very early on that. Okay, let up a big fly to Brent Rooker. Nothing fluky about that. Perfect, great swing. We've learned maybe he's starting to sit fastball, so we're just going to be careful. Let's go get the run back. All right, homies, we got the lead back. Solo homers by David Ortiz and Derek Jeter, like you're seeing right there. We're up 3-1. Let's get back on the mound and scoreless shutdown inning, and then we build on it when we get up again. So Teoscar Hernandez crushes lefties. Not great. We're going to go splitter, low and in. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. I want to go splitter again, low and in, but this time below the zone. Not for a strike. Wow, spit on it entirely. Okay, he's reading that very well. Slider up and in is actually a very effective pitch against righties with Johnson. as he smokes it, but it's an out, so it remains effective. We still got the out. All right, he hit that well. We're learning. Up in the zone, I feel like he's hitting the ball very well. Down in the zone, not as much. So maybe we start utilizing that a little more. We're going to mix the two-seamer in more now, so we aren't as predictable. So two-seamer low and away. See? That's a yellow throw, bad throw, pick it. Nice pick. Josh Donaldson over at first, gold shield. See how early he was on that? We're starting to learn that he's really sitting four-seam, right? So let's mix in something slower that looks the same. Weak contact. Fastball, up and in. A little inside, though. I don't want this to be a strike. It was a strike, but it was strike one. Slurve. Inside. He keeps sitting away with lefties. Let's bring him in. And, hey, hit it hard, but we got the out. Nice inning. He hit two balls pretty well, but right at people. So I'm not complaining. We're through 3 innings, 1 run allowed, a solo homer, only 1 hit. Of course, that's Randy Johnson's MO, but I think we're doing okay. All right, we got 2 more runs. 2-run homer by Sammy Sosa. We have 5 runs and 10 hits through 3 innings. He took out Cliff Lee, though, so things might change. But for now, we got a 4-run lead. We can pitch a little more aggressively or a little more funky with Randy. So, two-seamer outside to start. It caught a lot of the plate, but he was... Look how early he was, sitting four-seam. Slider, low and away. Let's paint. Caught too much of the plate again. God, his control sometimes is not cash money. I want to do it again. I want all the way in the corner, called strike 3. Missed again entirely. Woo! Great at bat you guys are witnessing right here. Don't worry, we're going to locate this pitch. Splitter, low and away. We're going to locate this perfect. Told you. It's a great swing to stay alive here. But 0-2 in the palm of my hand. Look at him. Look at him right here in the palm of my hand. Slider at the PP. See if he holds up. I just hit Santander for the 2nd time. Santander has been hit twice. That was a bad pitch. Okay, well, we're going to roll a double play here. It's our only option. God, leadoff hit by pitch, not good. We're losing it with Randy. Randy, what's going on, my friend? I need to throw strikes here. Here we go, slurve, miss it again. 0-2. 2-0. What the hell's happening? Splitter low and in. Good pitch. Okay. We're in the zone now. That was a good time swing. He just missed it, by the way. 2-1. 2-2. I mean, after that swing, I think we go slower. Yep, strikeout. Reed swings. Reed swings. That's 1 out. Huge out, by the way. Now let's try to turn 2 on Carlos Santana, though he kills me. Two-seamer. This is a great ground ball pitch. If we throw it in the right spot. I'm going to do it again, but lower and hit my spot this time. There we go. 1-1. Slider up and in. And it missed its spot, and I think that's over the fence. Yep. Well, it's 5-3 now. Missed the spot entirely, and the hit by pitch. I'm not even live right now, and I just got a follow. Thank you for the follow. But yeah, so it's 5-3 now. God, what a just late swing too. Not great. 0-1. But look how he scored his 3 runs against Randy Johnson. He has 2 hits, both homers, and I hit somebody. It's incredibly hard to square Randy up.
0-2 is the count.
Let's see if we can go above the zone, get him chasing here. Man, and he hits that somehow. Splitter below the zone. So, Randy Johnson last year... Nice pitch, that's a strikeout. Randy Johnson last year was, like, untouchable for a lot of the year. Got easier as the year went on. I don't think he's pure dominance anymore. I don't think he's going to be a lock in every rotation. I think he's certainly still very, very good. As we start with a two-seamer away here. Nice strike call. I just don't know. I think we've seen him too much. So it's up to you if you want to use him. That hit him and he swung. Stop hitting people. Splitter in the dirt. I think the first boss pack... Bad pitch. You could take whoever you want there. That's a really good pack. I took Randy because I wanted the lefty pitcher. But you could take David Wright. You could take Hank Aaron. I think everybody's in play there. All right, it's 2-2. He hasn't seen the slurve in a few batters, so we're going to throw it. He swung at that. I don't know why I can't hit my spots anymore, but that was a weird, strange, weird inning. So let's just go back to hitting. Take a breath. We'll go pitch well in the 5th. All right, through 4, we're up 5-3. I am outplaying my opponent by an incredible amount with 10 hits to his 2, but it's close. And that's unfortunately the Randy Johnson effect. So let's get through a scoreless inning or 2 and probably call it a day with Randy. But let's keep pitching well. That's the focus right now. I want to go 2-seamer up and in off the plate. Very off the plate. His control sometimes is not fun to work with. I need to start mixing it up against lefties because I don't want to be too predictable here. 2-0. Also, I think he's better with pinpoint, but I'm still afraid to use pinpoint because of how much pitches warp. Wow, he was really early on that. If that was a 4-seamer, that was gone. Good thing it was a 2-seamer. So now it's 2-1. He doesn't know what pitch is coming now. He's like, oh shit, I thought that was a 4-seamer. Slider, nice.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
We go to the slurve. Come on, chase for this. Or it'll be a strike, and he'll hit it foul. 2-2. I'm kind of tempted to see what this 4-seamer up and away does to a lefty, because they haven't really gotten that pitch a lot. Woo! Gas! 103. That's a huge strikeout. 7 strikeouts through 4 1/3. He's effective. He's just a little wild. And he lets up homers, but he's effective. Splitter. What a pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
Teo can hit that outside pitch late because of his swing path, so we're going to go in with the slider. Yep. 0-2. I wonder if we could get a little 2-seam called strike 3 here. Or he'll just swing through 99. 8 strikeouts for the big unit. That was a horrible pitch. I think what I was thinking was correct. I just didn't really execute it well. But it's 0-0 now with a fresh count. We start slider. Yep, he couldn't hold up.
0-1's the count.
People start guessing against Randy, and if they're losing late, they will swing freely. What a terrible pitch that was. That's his first non-home run hit. First non-home run hit. That slurve hung, and as we discussed, the slurve doesn't have great location. So it is what it is. Now we have to make sure it doesn't get worse than this. Splitter away. Be early. He was definitely early, and he held up anyway. I want to do it again. Stole a base. Randy's going to let up stolen bases. That's Jorge Mateo with 99 speed anyway. I'm not upset about that. Slider, hit your spot up and in, baby. Got him. Absolutely. Oh, what a pitch! I like that pitch. 1-2. Let's wipe him out. Nice. Early on it. Corey Seager's going to make the play and look weird while doing it, but we got out of it. Scoreless inning. Let's go hit, please. This game's starting to get stressful, and honestly, it shouldn't be. Solo home run by Sammy Sosa. Very important to get us another run there for the lead. So it is 6-3. We're approaching the end of Randy's day. It'll either be this inning or the 7th. We'll see how this inning goes. Splitter low and in. Absolute dot. Sometimes he'll throw dots. Sometimes he'll miss by 14 inches. But it's okay. Slider low and away. Another almost dot. So now we're 0-2. We can throw whatever we want here. We're slurve in the dirt, low and in. Hit him again. Why not? We've already hit Santander twice. So if we do anything but hit him, it's a success. Splitter in the dirt. Ground out to third. Now, I want to just say something here. I have not hit Santander on purpose. I'm not particularly afraid of Santander. I've just gotten very unlucky when he's up. But that was a great pitch to get the ground out there. There is 1 away. And Eddie Matthews has struck out twice already. So we're going to start him again with the slider here. Eddie has a very quick swing. So slow outside pitches when you're sitting fast are going to be effective. We're going to do it again. Great take. 1-1. Splitter. Try to get a ground ball here. Okay. Weak, lazy fly. 2 away. Love that. And what have we thrown? 6 pitches this inning? We're cruising. Cruising through 2 outs. Carlos Santana burnt us last time on a pitch away. So we're not going to do that again. It's just that simple. Slurve. Let's not hang it. Let's throw it where I want. Oh my god, he did it. Oh my god, he did it. 1-1. 1-1. 2-seamer low and away. This pitch is safe, I think. Good take. Wow. My opponent's got a good eye. He's not terrible. Splitter low and in. I think Randy can just be sometimes tough. 2-2. 4-seamer up and in, but off the plate, maybe we'll swing at it. Yes, lazy fly, jammed him. All right, through 6, 3 runs rather. That's a quality start. Only 3 hits allowed, 2 hit by pitches. It's not been perfect, but it's been pretty darn good. I'm going to try to squeeze 1 more inning out of him in the 7th, but let's go hit first. Let me tell you, I hit a home run with Sammy Sosa last inning, but Tim Hill just carved me up for 2 innings. I don't understand. He's hard to decipher which way the ball's moving. But let's go at Randy Johnson for the 7th here. 80 pitches, he just hit yellow. Very strange for someone with 123 stamina at P2. So this is why we have to be extra careful. I have the bullpen ready just in case. 0-1 on the slider. Stamina is broken.
Nope.
What a take, because that was exactly what I wanted to do there. 2-seamer. Another great take. Here we go. We pucker up and pray on the 4-seamer inside on 2-1. He was late, and he was sitting on it, I guarantee it. Slider, here we go. Let's wipe him out. Got him! Good pitch. That's strikeout number 9 for Mr. Randall Johnson. Randussy John Sussy, as they say. Splitter. Been liking the splitter to righties. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2-seamer. Instead of low, it'll be outside. Or directly on the plate. It is 0-2. We go with the slurve. This is a weird pitch that could get destroyed, but I want to get a called strike 3. Never mind called. What a swing. 10 strikeouts for Randy through 6 2/3. Last batter. This is it. He's going to pinch hit and go to a righty, probably.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Reese Hoskins. Interesting. Okay. We start with a slider. Kind of at the belt, but I want it to be a strike. Or a little higher, but it's fine. 0-1. Now we go splitter. We haven't thrown that pitch for a first strike in a while, so maybe he's confused. 0-2. Absolutely swung there.
0-2 is the count.
Chase him high. Let's actually see if we can get him to swing through it this time. No, I don't know why people foul that off as much as they do. I don't think they should. But we go from that to this. Splitter, he should swing early. If it was a more competitive pitch.
2 strikes.
I still like that sequence, and I'm actually going to throw it one more time to make sure I execute it. I doubt he thinks it's coming twice in a row. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's 7 innings, 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 home runs, 2 hit by pitches for Randy Johnson. He is done. Day is done. When you guys see me pitching again, it will be with a reliever. Alrighty then, we got another run. It's time to go to Shohei Ohtani. Maybe we just get 2 innings out of Shohei, and we'll end it with this. We're going to start with a cutter outside.
That's outside.
Great pitch, exactly what I wanted. Stunned, he didn't swing at it. 4-seamer, same spot. That's the perfect tunnel. He was late.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Slider now. Okay. I want to see if we can get a called strike 3 now that he's been sitting low and away on this cutter up and in. It came back way too much, but he was under it, and that is 1 away as long as Seager doesn't act like a doofus. There we go. Shohei's best pitch is his cutter, in my opinion. His fastball is the speed of Mach Jesus. And then that cutter is so slow, if you could place it in the right spot, you're getting a lot of weak contact. Splitter. Love that. I want to see if I could little spot a front hip slider. Oh, he's going to bunt. Why? You're so out. 2 outs. Sir, you got to swing to come back in this game. But I'll take the quick out. Cutter, low and away. Oh my God, what a play by Seager. I stole that from him. I don't know how he got there. I thought that was going to be a base hit up the middle. But it wasn't. All right, that was a quick top of the... All right, that was a quick bottom of the 8th. We're still up by 4. Let's go end this game right now with Shohei. 4-seamer. Called strike 1. We hit him with the slide piece, low and in. 0-2. That was the bang zone pitch, but he was very early on it. Maybe we just spot a cutter. Kiss the corner here. Great pitch. Good miss. That's okay. Not upset. 4-seamer up and in. But not bang up and in. Yeah, there we go. Under it still. 1 out. 1 out. Beautiful pitching. Vary your pitching, guys. Vary your locations. Vary your sequences. It's the best way to get outs. Eddie Matthews against a righty actually scares me. So cutter inside. I want him to yank this. Or be very late somehow. Splitter low and away. Great pitch.
0-2 is the count.
Good timing, but missed it. Curveball. Hasn't seen it yet. Okay. Followed it pretty well. Maybe we just spot this for strike 3. 4-seamer. Bye. Nope. Got him swinging. 1 out. Or 2 outs, rather. And he's down to Carlos Santana. We go with a splitter. 0-1. Shohei is good out of the bullpen. I like him. Some people don't. I do. Slider. Hit it well, hit it deep. But that is going to be the final out of the game. That is a victory. 7-3, Randy Johnson with the W. All right, as you guys can see, 7 innings, 3 hits, 10 strikeouts, no walks, but 2 hit batsmen, and 3 runs. What did I say? I said it's tough to string hits together against Randy Johnson. We checked that box. He's gonna let home runs. We checked that box twice, but he's gonna strike people out. We checked that box too. Listen, like I said, Randy Johnson is not for everybody. He's not my favorite pitcher to use. He's probably in my rotation right now. I'd say he's my 4 or 5 starter, just because, as you can tell, I'm not particularly comfortable when pitchers, don't throw it where I ask them to. That'll do it for this week's How to Pitch With video, guys. Thank you so much for making it to the end. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment your thoughts, who else you want to see, and I will see you in next week's How to Pitch With on kdjTV.